Good evening. Welcome to my parlor. My name is Zephyr. I'll be doing a general collective reading this evening. These readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble upon this reading and it resonates, however it resonates, take that at that time. Let's see here. Early disclaimer, I swear sometimes. That is what it is. If that doesn't work for you, doesn't gel with you, please check out any of the other amazing tarot readers on YouTube or whatever platform you are watching readings on. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my channel and my readings. It really helps the channel. It keeps me motivated. And if you'd like to, if you feel so inclined, there will be a link for donation down at the bottom in the description box. There will also be a link to my website where I have my services beyond tarot readings listed for your perusal. And let's see here. Is there anything else right at the moment? Nope, I don't think so at this time. Yeah, let's just get into this, I suppose. Let's ask Universe what kind of messages they have for us today. Let's see here. Alright, Universe, what kind of messages do we have for the collective today? What messages do we have today? Oh, Ace of Staves. Interesting. Somebody's feeling inspired. Let's see here. Inspired, but perhaps challenged. Ooh, struggling, feeling interesting. Maybe having, seems like an internal conflict, actually. Interesting. Let's see here. Ace of Staves, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. That's very interesting. That one. Nine of Cups. This actually feels like you have a lot of inspiration, but you're kind of feeling conflicted. Normally the Seven of Cups has to do with a certain amount of, it's something like betrayal almost. But more like, this is more like you felt like in the past you've lost your power, perhaps? That's what it feels like. Yeah, somebody here feels like they've lost their power. They've got some inspiration. They're conflicted on how to pursue it because they're not feeling very powerful right now. They feel like somebody else stole their power, but that's bullshit. You are incredibly powerful. You have this. You have this inspiration, and you have this hope. This is your wish. Whatever this inspiration around, it has to do with your wish for moving forward in life. But in between that, in between your inspiration and wish fulfillment, you have the Devil and the Seven of Swords. Now, the Devil, some people see that as a bad thing, but it's not really a bad thing. It depends on its, it just sort of depends. It represents materialism, it represents temptation, distraction, by the physical world, and maybe that's what it is. This feels more like kind of a self-betrayal almost. Like you feel like you've kind of let your power go. You've lost it in the past because you let yourself be distracted, and you don't want that moving forward. You want to take this new drive, this new inspiration, and you want to find the way to move past this distraction and ultimately your self-betrayal of your own dreams by just letting yourself get lost in the relaxation and the good times, or maybe even a melancholy, but it doesn't really seem like a melancholy person. Or maybe, here we go, Seven of Cups, maybe you've gotten so distracted in the many different ways that this dream could come about, and you don't want to get lost in that energy again, and you have a lot of anxiety over it. But I don't, yeah, no, it still looks really good, guys. It looks like you face a lot of distraction, and some of the distractions have been the choice of how to pursue this, and it's delayed you, and you feel like you've let yourself down in your wish fulfillment. But you'll get there. That's what this is saying. But you're stuck. You're anxious. If you can, sorry, I can relate to this. It's if you can let go of the past, be kind to yourself, let it go, forgive yourself. I mean, don't forget it, but forgive yourself, and you'll have this clarity. You'll have the clarity on how to pursue this dream and achieve your wish. This isn't helpful. This was anxiety inducing, because you were caught up in the temptation of all the options, and you feel like you betrayed yourself there, and you have a lot of anxiety over this. But if you can release this, if you can find the clarity in it, you had to go all through that to realize where you needed to move now. Because, it may have been if you'd been more concrete in one of these options earlier, maybe you hadn't ruminated on it as long. Maybe you'd be back here again, because, maybe it wouldn't have been a success, and maybe you never would, maybe you would never have the impetus for success. This feels like somebody who has thought a lot. Maybe they feel like they've lost a lot of time because they spent so much time figuring out what to do, what was the right path, what would fulfill them. Maybe they feel like they wasted some time, but you know what? The important thing is that you learned. You figured out. Two of Cups. This will be fulfilling. You figured out what would be fulfilling to you, where you really want to go. And maybe following this dream will help move you into a new area of self-love, or maybe even a new relationship, maybe put you on the path to it. So I think the takeaway is, don't be afraid to follow the dream. What is your dream? What do you want to do? Just follow that. It seems like you probably have a pretty concrete idea here of what you want to do. And if you have naysayers, ignore it. You are going to be victorious. You are going to have progressive victory. This is a first step in victory. The Six of Staves is not the final victory. This is a battle won. But once you win a battle, then you have better insight on how to win the war, if you will, or how to proceed further to success. Follow the dream. Don't let this keep distracting you anymore. This is distraction by all of the options, and having anxiety over it, and feeling like you've betrayed yourself, and it causing more anxiety, and then second guessing yourself. This is a cycle. This is a vicious cycle. It's not helpful to you. You have the inspiration. You know what will fulfill your wishes. You have the clarity on how to move forward, and it will give you a new love of life. And just ignore the naysayers. Ignore the people talking down on whatever it is you want to move on. If there's people around you talking down on it, dude, kick those people to the curb. Or, if they're important to you, maybe just let them know. Or, not. You don't have to tell them anything. But, if you feel like you need to, tell them, that's not, that, you believe in this and you're going to try, and that you'd like their support, and that if they can't be supportive, that you'd like them to just calm down, back off a little bit, because this is fated. This is destined. This is a destined victory for you, whatever it is. It's destined. You should not fear it. you will be successful, and you will have a stepping stone, a building block for moving forward on future dreams. What is this inspiration, universe? What's the inspiration around? What's the Ace of Staves? Would you clarify that, please? Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think that's important. What is the anxiety about? What is this anxiety, this kind of sense of betrayal, whether it's betrayal by yourself or betrayal by others, maybe just naysaying? What is this? What is this negative influence that might be holding the collective back from pursuing their dream and their wish fulfillment? Let's see. What do we got? What is the source of the anxiety? What is the source of the anxiety, universe? Can we get a little clarity on that? That one. Ace of Swords. Oh, Ace of Swords reversed. So the anxiety is, source of your anxiety is you're worried about your clarity. That's the source of your anxiety. You're worried about clarity. Honey, you're clear. You know. This is destined. This will be victorious. You are destined for this one. Look at this. This is, you have the strength. Look at that. You have the strength for this. You've got the clarity. You have the strength. You're worried you don't have the strength. You're worried you don't have the clarity and the strength. You do. You absolutely do. This is nothing but a good message. Please move forward on your dream. Don't let the naysayers tell you you can't do it because you haven't before. Because guess what? That's the nature of things. You can't do them until you've done them. And even if you fail, you learn something, and maybe you find a better path for yourself. So go for it. You know, if you shoot for the moon at least and miss, at least you'll fall among the stars, right? So you'll have something. You'll have, really. The anxiety is you're wondering if you have the clarity, if you have the wisdom, and you're wondering if you have the strength, the ability to balance everything, to have your wish. But you do. You really, really do. This is fated. This is a fated victory, and it will propel you to these things. Look, there's the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. With strength, oh my God, and you got the Ace of Swords twice. For real, for real. This is no joke. You are, whoever is feeling that doubt, don't doubt yourself. You are on the right track to abundance. You will be the Queen of Pentacles. You will be in that state. You will achieve that level of abundance. You don't need to doubt it. Not at all. Sorry, I'm a little quick today. A little quicker than normal. I'm doing this at the end of the day while I still have a little quiet time. And I am just going to wrap up here now with an oracle card from the, I think it's the Shaman Wisdom Oracle, before I lose my quiet space to the rest of my really lovely family, actually. There we go. I am in the middle of a recording. I'm almost done. If you could keep it down for like 10 more minutes, please. Thank you. And they have come home. Actually, would you do me a favor and let your sister and Kyle know, please? Recording. Never mind. Spoke. Yeah, everybody got here. Anyway, universe, what do we have from the Oracle Wisdom? What do we have for these people trying to follow their dream right now? Hello. Shh. The beloved. Wasn't that a nice one? I don't know if I've ever pulled that before. Let's see what we've got. Oh, wait, where did I? There we go. Gotta remember to put this book back with its cards. Alright, The Beloved, number 5. Let's see, where are we at? The Beloved. The invitation, the essence of the invitation. The beloved is the recognition of spirit in another, and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. The invitation. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. Okay, so it could be that part of somebody's following their dream has to do with taking the leap and having the experience with somebody else. Maybe not your typical person, or just maybe somebody new and you're just not sure. Maybe it's a friend and you're not sure you want to take that leap in the friendship. You're worried about how it would end. Or maybe it's a business partnership. But there are a lot of components where this could lead to a successful relationship. So maybe this is exploring the avenue of a dream with a person, and you're a little bit afraid of that. But it's okay. Because one way or the other, this is a victory, and this is fated. And remember, if you shoot for the stars and miss, or shoot for the moon and miss, you still land among the stars. Hope this is helpful for somebody. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate, the link will be in the description box down below, as will a link to my website if you would like to check out any of my merchandise or services. Again, welcome to my parlor. I'm Zephyr, and this is the reading of the day. Take care and have fun, everybody.